Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm so excited because the agency just informed me that the BMW 8 Series is here. We're gonna go together to check the car for the first time. Can't wait. So let's go. This is the new 8 Series. It returns after the 20 years. It's a large car, 5 meters, around 2 tons. It have the new xDrive system, which is four-wheel drive. This 850 particularly is powered with 4.4 liter twin turbocharged V8 engine producing 523 horsepower and 750 Newton meters of torque with 9-speed automatic gearbox. 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds. Top speed limited to 155 miles per hour or 250 kilometers, but you can of course upgrade that with the performance package. With the new xDrive, the system sends power to the rear wheel only unless the computer detects slips, which is more noticeable in sports and sports plus, and we have seen that in the M5. This car is the Black Sapphire exterior, and the interior is individual Fiona red with black merino extended leather. The wheels are 20 inches and they are totally new. They are called 728M, and the performance tires, they are 245 in the front and 275 in the back. I was expecting a bit larger, but I believe they kept that for the new M8. Car comes with the laser lights, headlights, and they look fantastic in person, even when they're off or lit. The car as well comes with the cruise control as standard. You can upgrade the cruise control for the dynamic cruise control as an optional. The roof is made from carbon fiber, that's an optional. The new front bumper is absolutely fantastic. It's so close to the renders that we saw a bit earlier. Very edgy, lots of curves. You can see the big gap there for the dynamic cruise control. The new grille, of course, it's 2-in-1 mounted. There is a camera there. Going to the side, you can see the mirrors. They are made from carbon fiber. They have the distinctive shape. They are not the M mirrors. Two different lines, from the top, from the middle door, and even the side skirts. It's so pointing outward. It makes the car so fat and so wide. From the back, there is a small lip there made from carbon fiber. The new lights, they look like L shape and they look fantastic. Of course, the M badge with the M850i and the xDrive. Huge carbon fiber diffuser. There's two openings for the exhaust. The exhaust is not basically like the M5 and the M4. There's two openings, but in each, if you can look closely, there's actually two exhausts. So it's not fake, basically. Just the opening is fake. These different gaps you see there, they are not actually functional. They're just for display. So they don't have the, the thing that the M5, the M6, and the M8 eventually is going to have for ventilation. So they just do it for display, which is a shame. So I'm using my phone, guys. Excuse me. This car is already sold. Can you believe it? Just came now and already sold. This is the digital gauge cluster, which is totally new. As you can see, you have the gas there, timing, give you information if the bonnet is open and it lights in red, and the different settings that you have, and the temperature, the RPM, as you can see on the right side. Also the temperature of the car and the handbrake parking. So the screen size is 10.25 inches and the central screen is 12.3 inches, which is great. Call it the Live Cockpit Professional. The instruments cluster screen, of course. Or you have the two settings for the seats, lock and unlock. Very nice, material used. This is the Harman Kardon, which is the standard. But I believe you can order the car with Bowers and Wilcon sound system, 16 speakers, 1375 watts, which is insane. But it have the dual stitching, extend leather, red as well and black. Looks fantastic. Key shortcuts for lights, different functions for the lights, different options, just and lane assist, and just to put the interior light higher. Nice quality. Everything in this car I touched so far is just brilliant. Aluminium is plastic, they look fantastic. The steering wheel is similar to the M5, actually identical. It's a bit chunky and I love it a lot. Quality of leather is getting better and better, so nice. Probably it's my favorite steering wheel. Amcar steering wheel tend to be my favorites always. You have the cruise control functions from here. By the way, I'm gonna link the video for the M4 interior so you can have the details as you would like, and different modes as well. And here you have the multimedia functions and the voice command to answer the phone, the volume as well. Heating steering wheel. Same thing, the hazards, different indicators are on the left. And the headlight washers and different functions are here. I think they're identical to the current one. Paddle shifters, they are made from aluminium and they are very nice shaped. But the only difference from the back is like rubbery plastic feeling. I think it's fine. I wish it was just metal, but it's fine. Look at the layout of the dash. It's fantastic. The cockpit and the head-up display there. You can see it. Nice lines for the bonnet, you can see very clearly. Looks fantastic. This car is just mind-blowing. And the smell of that leather is just brilliant. So to control the screen, you just have the iDrive settings here on the right, which is they are integrated with that big chunk of different, buttons. It looks great. The screen is touch, by the way, so all the buttons are haptic feedbacks. So you have different functions, ventilated. That's amazing. Different AC function, dual, of course. The different shortcuts, they are below that, typical BM, and they look great. Very identical, just a little bit better than before. Just can slide that one. You have the date, that's a new iDrive. You can have dual settings basically for your iDrive. I'm gonna use this, guys, and the knob because I'm used on it, and I don't wanna just touch the screen too much, even it's new and have that sticker there. Radio, music collection, Bluetooth screenshot, mobile devices, just more smooth than ever. The communication, you can connect your phone. You have the BMW messages that you can send different locations and from your phone to the car, and you connect different mobile devices as well. Navigation, absolutely fantastic. You can use the touch screen again, or you can use the iDrive, and you can actually write here as well, which is touch. As you notice, there is a lot of fingerprints already, so this car is magnet for fingerprints. Anyhow, we go back. Let's see the car functions here, which is I'm interested. Driving information, nice graphics. Sports display. Look at the sports display, guys. Totally renovated, different than the M5 and better. Energy flow and journey data, there is none, so there's nothing to check right now. Vehicle information, different check control. The door are open, for example, the bonnets are open because they are recharging it. Different service requirement. The tire pressure, which is even tell you that the recommended temperature right now. Absolutely great. Of course, you can adjust the settings as well. Driving modes, displays. You have the M display, the regular display, the head-up display, and you can have different apps. I don't know if you can download more apps there, but anyhow, if you press up, you have the shortcuts for the big screen, basically. All right. The AC vents, they look tiny, but they're very nice. You can configure your car by pressing this button, as you can see. Absolutely fantastic headers as well. Soft materials, dual stitching, absolutely great. Cup holder is made in glossy black. I'm not a big fan of that, but the quality, the build quality, how fixed it is, how stable it is, the sound, the clicks, it's just brilliant. And the turn on as well. You have a cup here. Look at the cup holders, guys, it's fantastic. And look how adjustable they are. Look at the quality. Wireless charging here, absolutely great. Unbelievable job, great job BMW so far. The car also featured the NFC, basically communication, so it's equipped to your phone to lock it, unlock it, open it, rather than the conventional key, which is a great system. Also, all the buttons are haptic feedback, so that's amazing too, a great function. Going down, this is the gear shifter. It's laminated, you can see the 8 there. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Nice shape. Even M there. Reverse, neutral, drive. M settings, you just put it on the left. The start and stop engine here, or crystal. Absolutely great quality, guys. You have the traction control, the different cameras settings here, the parking. Turn off, I believe, the car when it stops in a red line or it stops totally. This car have sport, comfort, eco, pro and adaptive. I believe you can configure that to have sports plus as well. Auto hold is the bottom here, you have it, you can turn it on and off, which is amazing. Previously the car did not have that buttons, but automatically knew that when to hold it basically for you. No more handbrake parking, guys, you just have the automatic parking brake. The iDrive settings, same buttons, except the word button here. If you press on it, go back to that screen, main screen basically. Apart from the greasy hands this car had so far, I think if your hands gonna be clean, you should be fine. The compartment, very deep, massive, and you have one USB only, and that's it. But nice quality, very soft leather. Glove box, decent size, but with the BMW manual, it's gonna take most of it. But I think it's bigger than the 4 Series. Very soft leather. Look at the door, the speakers. Absolutely great lamination. Seats are lovely, ventilated, nice shape. I love it. It's difficult to see the back right now, but there's 2 seats.